Bobby, you ever own a pet?
Carmine, I'm gonna kill you if you try something.
You ever own a pet, Bobby?
I'm gonna kill you if you try something, Carmine.
Answer the goddamn question. You ever own a pet or not?
Maybe, why not?
You ever have a pet long enough to watch it grow old and just wither and then be in pain?
What did Scotty tell you?
You just gotta take that pet out into the pasture. You love the pet. You know, it's your pet. You know, Rusty, whatever you want, Rex, I don't, doesn't matter. Some pet that you've bonded with over years. But you know it's suffering. And you know what you have to do, but you don't want to do it. But it's gotta be done. You gotta take it out to the pasture. You'll feed it its favorite treat, you know, give it some steak, I don't know. Well cooked steak, I don't know what dogs like. You know, make sure that it has one good meal. And God knows you tried. God knows if you wanted it to work, but it just didn't. It just didn't work. It just keeps getting sicker and sicker. In my case, dumber and dumber.
Dumber and dumber? What did Scotty tell you?
You gotta have a moment in life where you just gotta, you know, come to Jesus, some might say. A rectifying moment. Sometimes these things have to happen for progress to be made. And this poor dog, it's suffering. And somebody's gotta do it. Somebody's gotta do it. You don't want to be the one that does it, but you know you have to be. For the poor dog's sake. This is a really good car, if I do say so myself.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a fucking lovely car. You like this car?
Okay.
You know, I used to have a dog.
Did you?
Yeah, his name was Tony.
Hmm.
Well, like from The
You know, I used to
Sopranos.
Yeah, I used to know somebody too, Carmine. You know who I used to know?
You had a pet?
Somebody
I
who
thought you
taught
said...
me everything, Carmine. Yeah, no. Say, I used to know somebody who taught me
He
everything.
thinks he's gonna die.
Taught me everything
He thinks
that
I'm
I know
gonna perma
today.
him.
You know, after a while, Carmine,
He's nervous.
somebody that you care for teaches you everything you need to know. You know, after a while, that you don't need that person anymore.
You outgrow him?
Finding,
Like
maybe,
a
who
Yoda.
knows?
Like a Yoda. You had a Yoda, huh?
Yeah, maybe.
Yoda. That's nice. I'm glad that you had something like that in your life. You know, I used to have a Padawan like Anakin. Only I was Palpatine. I should have put my Anakin in a fucking metal cage suit that nerfed him. So he could suffer in it.
Where's that?
I feel like I let my Anakin fly free. Let him reach his true potential. If I had known better, I would have turned him into Darth Vader instead, sooner rather than later. But you, hey, buddy, hey, you live and you learn, don't you? You live and you learn. Hey, what's your favorite pastime when you're not working and stuff?
I don't know, Carmine. I'm a jack of all trades.
You you know what Winslow's favorite pastime was? He enjoyed going out into pasture. He enjoyed, you know, hiking and stuff. I'm glad he's back. You know, I haven't been back here since I exiled him. It's been a while.
You know how it is, Carmine. Usually, you know, and somebody that taught you everything, and then when the guy who taught me everything, I mean, you know how it goes, Carmine. Eventually, they realize that they can't teach them anything anymore because they know everything, and they're better too. They're better. They're better.
I mean, maybe. But
No,
hey,
it's
at
not a
least,
baby,
at
it's
least,
the cycle of
at
life.
least the teacher did the right thing then, right? A teacher that teaches a student everything they know, and now they're quote unquote better, that means the teacher did a good job. But imagine this. Imagine the teacher had a student that didn't want to learn nothing. Was a fucking idiot. Always fucking up, always fucking up.
Well, always fucking up. You think the
Yeah,
student's gonna
I feel
fuck
like
up at the end when he puts him down?
I feel feel like the teacher kind of failed then, right? But that's just me. Let's walk the rest of the way.
Why are we walking?
Come on, it's not too far. It's close.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Where is it? Where is it? I heard it.
Oh no!
Where is it? I see the bitch. I see the bitch. Don't worry, it's gonna be handled. So sometimes you just gotta know when to take the trash out. Let's go.
Where are we going?
We're going on a trip.
Why don't
We're
we just
hiking.
drive there?
It's more scenic if we walk.
Oh, is it more scenic?
Yeah, come on.
I can't even get out. What the fuck?
Scoot over. Catch up with me. He thinks I'm here to kill him. Bro, he thinks I'm here to kill him. He thinks I'm here to kill him.
Wait, just keeping this out for protection.
From what?
Who knows when a bobcat could rush at you?
Yeah, I don't think he'll be doing much to a bobcat with that wrench. If anything, I should be the one keeping it out for our protection.
Oh, should you?
Yeah. Matter of fact, I will. Don't worry, Bobby.
Some might say that
I got it.
Some might say that the teacher eventually gets jealous of of one's success. Would you agree?
I don't know, you'd have to elaborate. Jealous how? Of what? Why would a teacher be jealous of his own creation?
Well, eventually the teacher, because the teacher gets older and falls into the shadow of...
I don't think the teacher is that old, though.
Oh, no, but it's inevitable, Carmine. Usually the teacher falls into the
Bro, if
shadow of
Bobby
his
takes me out on this
protege's
hike, I will
parents'
ice you
protege.
for a couple of days, I
Goes out
promise
and
you.
lives life. You know, it's just the cycle of life.
The cycle. What do you know about the cycle of life, Bobby? What are you? 52? 53 years old? You're a little baby.
I'm 43.
43. You don't know nothing about life,
The
Bobby.
protege does is a mirroring of what the teacher taught him. Just better. You know, the protege would do anything that the teacher would do. You know that. Or maybe along the way, the teacher did something really bad. So bad, in fact, that it jeopardized everything.
Like what?
Well, I don't know. Maybe the teacher just did it one time.
Like what? Come on, elaborate, okay?
Maybe the teacher was told to not do something, and then he did it. And he never told the protege. But now, the teacher just wants everybody to brush it off because the teacher can't accept what he did, what was wrong. Maybe the protege...
I
was
got
right
a
all
better
along.
analogy for you. What if, let's say you're the teacher, and you're in a classroom with a bunch of students, and in that classroom you got you got dedicated class people, you know, students that want to learn, and then there's this little snot-nosed piece of shit, annoying, whiny bitch, a piece of shit class clown, who's always ruining things for everybody in class. For example, they piss off another class member, and they refuse to take responsibilities for what they did. I'm gonna put this thing away. Ain't no catch here.
I'll keep mine out. Who knows? Or maybe, Carmine...
Let me
you ever
finish.
thought
Hey,
about-
hey, I'm not finished. I'm not finished. And say,
What's it I gotta do?
say they always fuck up, and every time the teacher hears a complaint, it's always about that one annoying, petulant, whiny bitch student. And the teachers tried to talk to the student several times. Tried to find the middle ground, and every time the conversation ends the same way. Oh, I didn't do nothing wrong. It's not my fault. It's their fault. I didn't do it. It's them. I don't fucking care. I'm gonna wage war. I'm going to war you, and when I win, I'm not gonna take the teacher position from you. I'm just gonna be a whiny little bitch who gives it away because I don't think I can handle it. What do you think happens to that student one bad day?
Oh, I got a better one, Carmine. What if there's a student and there's another student who's comparable to a teenager? Anytime he doesn't get his way, just cries, complains, starts kicking things, breaking things.
Tell me about it. I think I know someone like that.
And then, instead of working together, he just says every day in class, he says, you guys don't pay attention to me. And then he shoots you. And then, I don't know, the day before that, he says, why don't you listen to me? And then he shoots you again over and over and over. Until one day...
How about this? Add this to it. And he shoots you, and after he shoots you, he says, hey, boys will be boys. Add that to the list. Why not? Seems like it fits the bill, right?
Oh, no, that one was unrelated. That one...
Well,
that
what do
one
you
was
mean
over a month
unrelated?
ago.
We're not talking about specific things. We're just using, analogies and stuff, right?
Yeah, we're using an analogy. That
So,
analogy was done over a month ago.
Hey, if someone shoots someone says boys will be boys, it's not much different, is it? I'm putting everything on the table.
Because there's no motive behind it. The only motive is somebody who doesn't... Let's say...
You know what that is? That's a logical fallacy right there. That's what you just... You shoot a man, you shoot a man. That's all there is to it.
Let's say that there's a classroom, and there's two bosses in this classroom. Boys will be boys. But all the classmates see things differently. But the two bosses want to run the place the same.
Is that true, though?
There's a guy who wants to treat this, to run this place nicely.
Let's go back. Is that true, though? Do the two bosses want to run it the same?
Of course they do. Point of having two bosses if they don't see eye to eye.
You nervous?
Why'd I be nervous, Carmine? I have all my kill switches ready.
What's that mean? What do you mean by that?
I just have my kill switches ready. Oh, hiking gets dangerous up here.
It does, you're right, I agree. A good thing you got me here, right? Good thing you got me here to handle it. That's what I always do, right? I handle things.
Oh, no.
You
cause
don't problems, things like me. I come around and I handle
things like me. No, you don't handle things like me.
Name one
when
problem.
Somebody wants to act like a a teenager.
Hey, Baron Bobby, name one problem you've handled. Name one.
I handle a lot of problems.
Name a day where you come around and I call you and I'm like, hey, this happened, that happened, that happened, this happened, that happened, that happened. Please fix it. Has that ever happened?
I mean, Carmine, maybe you're
never
forgetting the
Bobby,
fact
answer the question. It's never happened. You want to know why
no,
it's
maybe
never
you're forgetting
happened?
the fact that there's two bosses.
Nah, boss by name, but by action, questionable.
Boss by act. No, it's good to have a boss who has a backbone.
Oh, shit, you see that? That's that lake right there. That's the lake I spoke to Winslow at. How about we stop there once we get there?
Why not? Why don't we keep on going?
Nah, I like the lake. It's a good lake.
I gotta go over here and... Yeah, I gotta go over here and take a piss anyway.
I'll see you at the lake.
Will ya?
Yeah, I'll be there waiting for you at the lake. Oh my god. Do you guys think he's just gonna rush me and try and kill me? Can you farm this? But yeah, you can. You can harvest. Just a wild beach route. How do I clear this? It's not... Why is it not going? You want me to go back to the beach route? Hover over it again?
Just taking a piss.
Wasted food. Do I not have my phone? I do. Who do I call in case he tries to kill me? Lily.
Hey, Carmine.
Everything is good so far, but I'm talking to Bobby at Mount Gordo. If you do not hear from me in the next hour, I guess Bobby's the one true Baron.
No, he's not. He's never gonna be, okay?
I'm just telling you.
I think everyone's gonna rebel against him before he can actually be the one true Baron.
Well, I'm here talking to him. Everything is good so far, but he thinks.
Where exactly? Send me ping.
Okay, don't come.
Ping.
Don't come. Only
No,
if
I'm not gonna
only
come.
if it's been a while, though. Okay.
I'm not gonna come. 467.
Okay, don't come unless it's been like really long time. Like if I've
I'm
been
not
missing
gonna
for like
come.
an hour. What was the number?
467. So you're just starting to talk to him?
Carmine, I'm
Yes.
awfully young.
I gotta go. Did you get that?
Yeah, I got that.
All right, bye. Oh, hey,
Okay,
Bobby.
bye.
Well,
Hey,
it seems
Bobby.
like we got the same ideas going on, do we, Carmine?
What do you mean, say you might be?
Just go ahead and get this out of the way. You called Scotty up here, didn't you?
It's a beautiful lake. No, I didn't.
Oh, let's go ahead and get this out of here. You called Scotty up here.
No, Bobby, this is bigger than Scotty.
Well, let's get some food, Carmine. Get some food?
Nah, you got some food?
I might have some food.
Come on over here. This is a nice spot. Lean up against this rock.
I don't want to lean up against the road.
I'm gonna lean up against the rock. Come on, lean up against the rock with me.
I'm always aware. You know, I'm just aware of my surroundings, Carmine.
Just
Why
take
would I
a
lean
seat,
up against the road?
goddammit. Everything is fine. What are you worried about? How long have I known you? You think I'm gonna whack you out here in the buttfuck nowhere? Come
I'm
on,
not taking a seat, Carmine.
take a seat, Kentucky boy. Let's talk. This is a long-awaited conversation that should have happened before we even got this far.
I'll sit right here.
Did the
We'll stand
smoke?
right here.
Did the smoke Pred gave you?
No, it's smoke in general. Got a lot of
That's-
packs on me, Carmine.
That's a pack Pred gave you, huh?
Maybe.
So,
What are you talking about?
come on, just take a seat. Stop being difficult.
Why would I take a seat?
Take a seat and tell me about the rabbits.
See about what? What am I telling you about, Carmine?
Let's talk. Sit down.
Oh, stand right here and talk.
What's gotten into you? What's going on? Why are you so jumpy? Take a seat, goddammit, man. Take a seat.
I don't feel like taking a seat. I'll stand right here.
Well, look, I guess you're gonna stand then.
Yep.
So, what happened to you, man?
What do you mean what happened to me?
What happened to you?
What do you mean what happened to me?
You've changed. Your
How have I
ways.
changed, Carmine?
You've changed your ways. There was a time where you take my word as gospel. Remember back in the day, 6 years ago, when we were DOC together?
That was a different time, Carmine, before you changed. When did you start to change, Carmine?
How'd I
when
change?
When you tried to give me a tribunal? When you yourself couldn't take any accountability for your own actions, so you tried to betray me and give me a tribunal, Carmine? That's when you changed.
I'm pretty sure both of us were on the stand together. Both of us
Yeah,
were on the
you wanna
tribunal
know-
together.
Carmine,
They
I bet you-
they ruled on
Did
me.
you ever-
Your father
No,
ruled.
no, no,
Bob,
no,
let
no.
me finish. You brought something
I
up.
don't
Let's
care about
address
my
it.
father, Carmine. He's dead now.
Let me listen, you brought it up. Let's address it. You said I put you on the tribunal,
Okay, I
holding
better
you
starve
accountable.
to death. I better starve to death.
Good. Well, thank God. God's gonna take the wheel, so I don't have to do the dirty. I ain't got no food, by the way. You should have.
God damn
Hey, another fuck up in Bobby's repertoire. I know to eat. I guess you wait for people to feed you.
Oh, I wait for people.
And
to
why
be-
bring it up
No,
now?
Carmine.
Why bring it up now? Go eat one of the wabbits. Let's talk about the wabbits. Tell me about the wabbits, Lenny.
Why'd you just call me Lynn?
I said Bobby. I didn't say Lenny.
What's happening?
I just want to go over what went wrong. That day at the tribunal, I was held to account just like you were. And everybody, I gave them amicable answers. They accepted it. They were all like, okay, fine. As soon as you
You
were
know why they
criticized,
accepted
as
it?
soon as you were, because I took responsibility of my problems and I
No,
promised
you didn't
them
take
change.
responsibility of anything.
Yes,
no,
I
you didn't
did.
promise them change.
Yes,
Not
I
when you
did.
shot down my helicopter. Not when you shot down my helicopter. The only reason Timo said I'm fine with that, the only reason Pillager said I'm fine with that, because they were both in on my plan to do civil war, Carmine.
Well, guess
That's
what?
why they said no.
Regardless of the outcome, the tribunal was held and I was deemed not guilty of my crimes. You, on the other hand, your own father said you were guilty. Your own father said you should be punished. Not me, your pops. And as soon as his
Did he?
punishment came, what did you do, Bobby? What did you do? You ran from your responsibilities. You ran from your
I
accountability.
didn't have no
And
responsibility.
you waged war. Let's talk about this war you waged. We both... I don't wage war lightly. Okay, when I wage war, there has to be some type of outcome. Something that needs to change. I accepted your terms of war because I know we're at an impasse. Where change is needed. Where both of
I
us
have to
can't
accept my
rule.
terms of war. I just would have showed up there and shot you.
Where both of us can't rule together. It's not gonna work. It hasn't worked. You know why it doesn't work, Bobby?
Why not?
People come to me about complaints. Bobby did this. Bobby did that. It's not just Scotty. Several people
Complaints of
have.
what?
Several people have come to me with complaints. They ask me to do something about it. You know what I tell them? I tell them, hey, I can't do nothing. It's out of my hands. He's a baron like me.
I'm my own boss. I do whatever I want.
Exactly.
If they don't like that,
Exactly.
No, and if they don't like that, they can quit.
But what if I don't like it? What if I refuse
Or
to
both
work
their
with
own
that?
boss. Well, then there's just going to be another war, Carmine.
No, there's not. That war happened. You won. I told you I'd step down. What did you do?
You're wondering why
You
I
refused.
didn't take power. Yeah, go ahead. Ask
Why
me
didn't you take? No, tell me why you didn't take power. Because now, look, now we're back to square one. We're back to the whole reason the war happened, and it's been 3 days.
Because I value our friendship rather than me and you having power.
Well, friendship isn't the problem, Bobby. Accountability is. And you
Accountability
refuse
for
to
what?
take it.
What did I do? What did I do?
The shit was Scotty. The shit was fucking Richard. Lily. A bunch, I don't know, a list of things. You want me to list them out? Every single infraction you've made
Yeah, go ahead and list them out.
that I can't even police because you're Bobby?
Yeah, go ahead and list them out.
Your dispute with Scotty. Undermining everything he does. Refusing to work with him. Being just an asshole in general. Just being a piece of shit. Just being a piece of shit. Richard. Fucking up his cars. Fucking with his shit. Lily.
Yeah, Mr. K did all that.
Lily, when you started offering people jobs, she brought it up with you and you refused to, even take even an inch of accountability and I had to handle it?
We already discussed that. Scotty.
You didn't
wanna know
discuss
about
it.
Scotty?
You didn't discuss it,
No,
Bobby.
no, no,
I
no.
did.
You want to know about
I
Scotty?
fixed
You want to know
it.
about Scotty? You want to know about Scotty? Ask me about Scotty. Let's go back to Saturday when Scotty treated this place
I don't
like a
give a-
summer
hey, I don't
camp,
care about the
held
lifers,
a
I'm gonna
talent
be honest.
show, weapons. Inmates had weapons, and Scotty just said, and I quote, Bobby, this is how this place needs to be ran because they need to have fun. But what about when I beat down everybody for giving me lip and Scotty just picks him up, ignores me, undermines everything that I do because I'm his boss? Or what about when Scotty said I quit and I said, I don't care, Scotty, and then he shoots me in the chest? What about when
Boys will
Scotty
be
said
boys.
I quit and then he shoots me in the chest again?
Boys will be
What about when
boys.
Scotty... You can't use that.
You said the president. What do you want? He doesn't shoot me.
No, I didn't set the president. Richard shot him too. Everybody shot each other that day.
Oh, hey, boys will be boys.
That's not how that works. But what about when I asked Scotty, hey, can you give me my radio and SIM card back? And he says, no, Bobby, you're not going to get your radio and SIM card back. And I said, why, Scott? Because I don't have my gun. And I said, Scotty, I'm taking care of it. I'm taking care of it. Things like these happen, Scotty. And then he just whines, tries to hit me with a wrench. And then I have to defend myself. And then he says, I quit. Like he always does when he doesn't get his way. What about Richard when he lets Mr. K in? What about Richard when he's harboring scraps and materials inside the prison and wanting to give them to Mr. K? And I told Richard,
okay.
hey,
Listen,
stop this.
Listen, I spoke to Richard about that. He told me he fucked up. He told me he
No, we're
let
still gonna
Mr.
do
K.
it.
He let Mr. K in to test the car. Okay. I made it clear to him if I ever catch wind of him giving Mr. K resources or shit or anything, or if he lets Mr. K in like that again, that he's probably gonna get fired or suspended at the least. So that's already been cleared up. The Scotty thing. Scotty was speaking to me. I spoke to him just before this. And, Bob, you remember that meeting we had? It was me, you, Scotty, Timo. Lily was there too, and Pillager.
Yeah.
I was there. I saw firsthand how you were being. Scotty brought up any kind of idea. You shot it down and said it was stupid, even though it was a fucking great idea. His little activities that he does with the inmates, that type of shit is needed for a balance. We can't be an asshole to them 24/7. Because guess what? That's not just going to build resentment. In all honesty, fuck inmates. I don't give a shit about inmates. But there's got to be at least an ounce of humanity.
Gee, Carmine, now you're
Give
the
him
one
some-
changing
no,
now.
you're not listening.
No. You're the one changing now.
If you want this place to run, there has to be at least a little bit of sunlight. Something they can look forward to. Does that make sense? And if
that happens every now and
if
then.
Scotty's willing to provide that, then by all means. Him giving them weapons is out of the question, no. But if he wants to do like activities and those activities have weapons involved and they're hurting each other, why is that a problem for you?
Because he undermines me every chance he gets.
No, he
And
does.
he cries like a teenager.
I've never seen him undermine you.
Yeah, because you wasn't around Saturday or Sunday.
I've seen you do it to him thousands of times. And guess what,
Because I'm
Bobby?
his
Guess what?
boss.
Guess you're not
I
his
can't
boss. No, you're
undermine.
not. No, you're not. You said that
I
president.
am his boss.
No, you're not. You're not his
That
boss.
person doesn't matter.
I'm not his boss either. You know that, right? The only boss is Pillager. You did that.
And I'm Pillager's boss, too.
No, you're not.
Carmine, I am.
See, here is a case study proof 101 that Bobby doesn't want to take accountability for the choices Bobby makes. You made Pillager the boss, and now you're refusing to acknowledge something you did?
Well, you want to know who's everyone's boss in that penitentiary? Don't you get an ass?
Cool.
Brett! I made him boss, too.
And you determined that?
Yeah, I determined it.
Is this what this is all about?
No, what this is all about is people wanting to run this penitentiary differently. You know, Carmine, when me and you first started this penitentiary was amazing. Me and you both had the same idea. Scotty comes along.
Scotty
undermines me.
Scotty was here day one. There's literally a picture
No, he
to
wasn't.
prove it.
He
Yes,
was-
he was. There's a picture that has me, you, and Scotty standing in it. Outside the prison, day one.
The day ones were me, you, Winslow, Chester, and Gary.
Scotty was there too. Stop fucking lying.
Never showed up to work too often. Until he got his keys, he did not show up to work half the time. He always said, "I'm tired of this place. I'm never getting paid."
He was, this weekend before you came in and ruined it for him, he had 14 hours in. He was telling me 14 hours, and it was bliss.
You know, the main issue with Scotty is that after he does all these things to the inmates, the lifers, they all walk up to me and be like, "Why are you like this? Scotty's so nice to us. Why are you like this? Scotty's better. He's so nice. He's nicer than you. He's better than you." You're getting mixed signals, Carmine.
Well, you know what you do in those type of situations? You find a middle ground, Bobby. It's a middle ground. And I've already got a middle ground figured out. We give Scotty segments of the day where he calls the shots for the inmates. As a reward for them. Utilize the people that work for you, Bobby. Don't turn them against yourself. Where do we go from here? Do we make changes or do we talk to the rabbits? What's it gonna be? Some call this a come to Jesus moment. You wanna know why they call it that, Bobby? Because if the conversation doesn't go well, someone's going to the rabbits.
Oh, who do you think it is?
Well, we both know who that is.
Do we?
Wait, listen, it's pretty obvious who's George and who's Lenny in this situation.
Oh, no. No, Carmine, it's not obvious. There
I
could
got
be
a
another
question.
Lenny
Listen.
out there in the mountains.
Ask yourself this, Bobby. If I walk away from this situation, the prison's gonna be fine. It's gonna be running smoothly. Everything's gonna go A-OK, hunky-dory, peachy. Beautiful. If you walk away from this, you go back to that prison and you say,
And then
hey...
they can just quit.
and
Then
you-
they can just quit.
and-
Then they can just quit, Carmine.
Really? And then what?
They can just quit if they don't like it.
And then what?
and like-minded people come along who listen.
Just Bobby in there working. Just Bobby doing his thing. Who would you hire?
I got some like-minded individuals in mind.
Like who?
I mean, why did Kyle Pritt's sheriff's office go well? Because he knew how to run the place. If somebody
Listen.
didn't like the place, you can leave. You're there for an obligation. You're only getting
Kyle
paid
lied to you.
because I hired you.
Kyle lied to you. That is not true. That is not how it went. Kyle Pratt in a position of leadership is nothing like Kyle Pratt with no leadership. It's completely different. I promise you. When Kyle Pratt was the sheriff of the CPD and somebody who is like a valuable asset to his department said, hey, this isn't working for me, do something. This lieutenant keeps doing this. I promise you, Kyle Pratt would have this exact same conversation. What the fuck? Can we help
just
you?
my attorney here. Just my attorney.
The hell's Oliver?
Hey, Oliver, you got any food for me?
Okay.
I'm parched, Oliver.
What the
I'm
fuck is
parched.
Oliver doing here? What the hell is Don Oliver doing here? Oliver, I
can
promise
say
you
you're
his
up.
problems are not of the legal variety.
Are they?
This
Are they
is
not
rich.
illegal?
This is rich, Bobby. The fact that you called Oliver, of all people here, the man you
I got more
hated,
people.
the man I vouched for, the man you said you would never work with, you call him up here as your liaison?
Well, the tides have turned,
fucking
Carmine,
chameleon.
because I was getting prosecuted.
co-
He was just doing his job.
Oh, now he was just doing his job. Not fuck Oliver. Oliver's a bitch. I'm gonna steal his car and run him over in it. I'll wait. Oh, you're
That's
such
true.
a...
You did run me
fucking
over.
I have
Python.
other people, Carmine. I have other people in the mountains just watching
Oliver,
me.
I am so sorry that he got you involved in this.
I mean, I am
That's
the leader
okay,
of the
man.
tow
What's
union,
going on?
Carmine. I have people that love me.
Just, trouble in paradise. My God, this wolf's been here the whole time. Let's fix that. I'm kidding. I didn't actually shoot it. I just spooked it. It's fine. I didn't shoot it. I promise you it's fine. See? There it goes. Fine, I didn't shoot it.
Oh my. Yeah. What are your problems? Why did you drag me all the way up here, Mr. Charles?
I think he thought... why? Yeah, answer that. Why'd you call a lawyer up here, Bobby?
Need somebody present for my civil case if anything goes wrong.
How
Like
can
what?
I help you if I'm a witness? You're thinking that Mr. Costello is going to try and kill you?
Classic.
Is that what
He
you
might.
think?
Who knows?
Classic.
How could I help you with that?
I mean, that's what
Classic
all people
Bobby
do.
over here. He doesn't think
That's
things
what all
through.
people do when their proteges become better. When somebody has a vision, when somebody would tell somebody, if you don't like the way this place is going, you can fucking quit, because the only reason you're hired is because me. The only reason you have a gun license is because of me. The only reason you get paid is because of me. Then you can fucking quit if you don't like how it's going. That's how the place should be ran, Carmine. With an iron fist. There's replacements for everybody.
Does that include you?
You replace the guy at the top.
You know,
Is that what this is about? There's creative differences here?
I wish that was all it was, because then at the very least, he'd take charge and, rid me of all this burden. But that's not the case, Oliver. This bitch wants his cake, and he wants to eat it too. I think that's how the saying goes. Classic case of tyranny. Tyrannical,
Tyranny.
loose cannon.
Because this place was built on tyranny, Carmine. You can't destroy something with what it was built on, Carmine. That's just not how... It's not how stuff works. This place was built on tyranny, Carmine. When it first started 3 months ago, it was built on tyranny, and it's gonna have to stay that way.
Who built it?
Me and you both built.
So what's actually the issue here?
Oliver, I'm sorry you're in the middle of this, but you know what?
HR.
Maybe we do need a intermediary. Maybe we do need a middleman for this. Picture
I mean,
this.
I'm already here. Might as well.
Picture this. Imagine you go to war with somebody. And the reason you're going to war is because you lack the foresight of taking accountability for your actions so you may make for better pasture in the future. And you go to this war, and the opponent has a goal where they're like, you know what? If I lose this, we'll do it your way. And then, if you win... No, if I win, we'll do it your way. And then this war goes on, casualties, people get hurt. And then we get to the final moment of truth. And this person says, I want it to go back to how it was.
And that's Mr. Charles. He had a fight and he wants things to just be as they were?
Yes. No, worse even, he stepped down.
He stepped down as a
Yeah,
warden.
imagine winning a war and stepping down. Have you ever seen that in the history books?
Well,
Here's
I mean,
morals, Carmine.
Where are your morals for Scotty and Richard and Lily and all your other co-workers?
Let's go ahead and get this out of here. Richard is useless. All he does is adhere to fucking Mr. K. Lets Mr. K in. Tells Mr. K about the batteries, everything. Harbors, scrapping material. Scotty, a whiny little connive... What? I swear to God. No, we talked about this with Richard one time.
No, I mean Oliver. Oliver's getting dumped right now.
Well, Oliver's a lawyer. You can't talk about this.
Sure he can.
How do you think Mr. K found out about this stuff? How come everybody's finding out about everything in prison?
I know how we found out, but listen, we're going in circles. Let's address the problem, Bobby.
Scotty, a whining bitch. But when he doesn't get his way...
I am so sorry, Oliver. You just ended up in the middle of this. Like, you're just going about your day and this guy calls you. And now you're here. Now you're here, just here for this. Whatever it is, you're here for it.
You want to hear what the hypothetical is, Oliver?
He called you, I'm gonna put it, he called you here because he thought I was gonna execute him.
yeah, that's exactly why you called me up here. Did you not think you could defend yourself? I thought I was gonna have to, like,
he's had that wrench out this whole
something.
time. He's had that wrench out the whole time. He's been on edge. He's going
He's being
through some
smart,
shit.
Carmine.
Come on, put it away. What do you think? I'm gonna draw on you as soon as you put it away?
What about this?
know,
How do you
Carmine.
see things, Mr. Charles?
I see things how... Is he finally showing up?
How many people did you call here?
No. Okay. Oh!
What the fuck is this?
It's my other...
Why did you call all these people? Who is that?
It's for help.
From what? Nothing's happening. Who is that?
I told you that I had kill switches, Carmine.
Hey, how you doing here, Hawk?
Well, just playing the enforcer.
Forcing what? This is none of your business, Hawk.
Any food, Hawk? You got any food, Hawk?
No.
God damn it, I might starve out. Alright, start talking, Carmine.
This ain't got nothing to do with you, Hawk. You look dumber with a mask than without one. Just gonna put that out there. You're probably really easy to ID just because of the size of your cheeks. And how it bulges through that mask.
Is anyone having, like, headaches over here?
No.
I'm feeling pretty good.
You can put it back on,
Oh.
Okay.
please. Thank you. Can you turn around too?
Shut the hell up.
You know what? I'll settle for that. That's. Bobby, why'd you call Hawk? If I wanted to kill you, I would have done it a long time ago.
I mean, he served in the war with me, Carmine.
Yeah, he didn't do much though, did he?
I mean, maybe just like a show of force, Carmine. Who knows? You know, I got
Okay,
loyal
let's-
mercenaries,
Let's
Carmine.
ask ourselves this, Bobby. If you walk away from this place, say Lenny Hawk somehow miraculously kills me and Oliver, because Oliver would be a witness, so he's probably kill Oliver too. You know, tie up the loose ends.
That's not true, Oliver.
It is true, Oliver. You're a fucking lawyer. That he'd probably kill your ass too. Hey, Lenny, you know who this man is?
Huh?
You know who Oliver is?
No.
Would you trust Oliver with
Oh, wait, nah. I know this motherfucker. He's a defense lawyer.
You like him?
No.
What do you mean defense lawyer?
So yeah,
He's a criminal
Lenny, you're
defense
not gonna
lawyer.
he'd probably kill
Basically
Oliver
both
too.
sides.
I-
Wait, what?
Bobby, you walk away from this after we get massacred, then what? You go back to the prison?
Yeah, I'm just gonna fire them all who don't listen to me.
And what
It's
you're
pretty
gonna
simple,
you're gonna
Carmine.
hire guys like Lenny Hawk over here?
You know, I'm gonna hire like-minded individuals, Carmine. Lenny, I got a question. If you was running something and you had whiny bitches that didn't listen to you, undermined you every chance that you got, and you're their boss, you'd fire them, wouldn't you? You'd get rid of them.
Yeah.
I got a better question. Have you ever been in a position of leadership?
No.
Oh, it's a fucking terrible question for you then. But accountability is like a huge factor. And if you don't fucking have that, it's not gonna work, Bobby. If you wanted power, you should have taken it from me that day. Not now. Not now of all times.
Well, no,
Yeah,
no,
it's probably
Carmine,
also
I'm
best practice not to inform a person that you're trying
not
to
gonna take your
stage a
power
coup on, that
today,
you're gonna do it.
Carmine. I was just showing that if you try to do anything, you're gonna probably die.
If he opposes you, he's gonna die?
That's about it.
Why don't you work together?
No, there's only
Collaboratively.
3 ways this ends. Way number 1 is Bobby comes to Jesus and accepts the criticisms people hold against him in the workforce. And we go back there and he changes his ways. Way number 2 is I kill you and I go back alone. Or 3 is you kill me and you go back there alone. Either we're on the same page or there is no page for the both of us. What's it gonna be?
Still decided.
We're
What
gonna
if you
talk
just
to the
drop
rabbits.
everything that happened and
It's not that simple.
instead just just do a clean slate? Because you guys got to
Not
work.
that-
You
There's
got
no
enemies,
clean
I'm sure, on all
slate when
sides.
I have fucking bimbos working for me that want to bitch every day and complain about how the place is ran when I'm the one who's running the place. And if they don't like it, they can fucking quit.
When has your dirty bitch ass ever run that place? The only thing you've done is run it into the ground.
Oh, run into the ground? How have I,
I
ran
can't
it
park
into
in the
the
game right now.
When have I ran it?
When you waged war on us twice.
Why don't you just agree on specific criteria of when to discipline or fire your employees? Seems like a way to solve
This
this.
goes back to the root problem. Most problems are Bobby. Every
Most
problem that
problems are-
comes
how are
to the
most
table
problems are me?
usually
How are
involves
most
him.
problems of me? How are most problems? When you
There's
talk
only
about
so many times.
accountability, Carmine,
There's only so many times someone can say, "I'll talk to him about it," but I can't do anything.
when you talk about accountability, Richard leaving his car inside of the shared garage, I pull it out. Scotty goes on his little fucking hissy fit and beats the shit out of it. Oh, your car. Scotty goes on his hissy fit, beats the shit out of it. Scotty tries to kill me,
Damn.
and I beat his ass. What do you mean accountability?
Well, what's it gonna be, Bobby? Because I don't want them to quit. And you talk about
have a
these people you're
backbone.
gonna hire. Where are they?
You know, a great army takes time to build, Carmine.
Okay, well, while we build it, you stay out of my way.
We're both a boss, Carmine.
I'm not going to war with you again. That ship has sailed.
Has it?
So, what decision have we come to? My
Carmine,
way.
you know, if you shoot me here, Lenny's gonna kill you.
Lenny's got his back to me. I'm pretty sure I could get you both if I wanted to.
You think you could?
I'm pretty
Lenny,
sure.
you think you could, Lenny?
Hold
What?
on, I'm having a crisis. Just keep.
Why does
keep,
it have
keep,
to
keep
come to
flirting
you
with
trying
each
to
other
kill
for a
each
moment,
other?
okay?
Lenny's having a problem with this game.
Lenny, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm listening. Just continue.
If he tries to kill me, you're gonna do something.
he's having a crisis.
You're still
right now.
talking to me.
Having a
Why are you
crisis.
dealing with absolutes here? Like, why is the solution to
'Cause-
kill each other?
No, 'cause this is why I've told him not to call people. This was supposed to be a conversation between me and him.
I mean, I'm glad he called me because this conversation doesn't make any sense.
PD to DOC.
I need bandages.
What up?
Die.
How would I help you? I
Hello,
want you to
have
die.
a
Die
suspect
faster.
coming up for 30 months for sale of drugs.
Here.
Okay. And then I'm going to be sending another one after that for probably like 60-ish months.
This has been years in the making, Oliver. You just joined season 6 and
repeat?
wondering why Game of Thrones is ending.
Then there's going to be another one that's going to come up in about 5 minutes for 60
Well,
months.
just like Game of Thrones, this seems to have a terrible ending.
One of them's Alaska Jones. The other one's...
Seems like somewhere off
radio.
on the line, the writers just
Okay.
forgot the characters and what they're
Yeah,
dealing
we
with. They just
notifying you
You're
guys.
made a
missing a lot of
nonsensical ending.
context.
We
A lot of
appreciate it.
context, and I don't blame you
No,
for
there
it.
is no context.
There's
to
a
this
lot of
besides
plot
people
you're missing.
bitching. What's the plot?
But I don't want to go back there with no answer. We should have, you know what? We'll revisit this line of dialogue. Okay? We don't have to kill each other now.
You know, that's amazing, Carmine. That
I'll call you in
value
30.
Bitch. No, we're doing this there. We're gonna finish
No,
this.
we're not.
That's
No, we're
amazing.
not.
No, yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. No, we're not going back. No. We're doing this now. It's amazing that you value Richard and Scotty's opinion over me, Carmine.
That's
What?
not the truth. That's not what's happening.
What do you mean? What's happening then?
It's every day your name comes up. It's never your fault. It's only so many.
It's not
There's
my
only
fault.
how many of them have now threatened to quit because of a Bobby issue?
I don't care if they quit, Carmine. What do you understand? Why do you care if they quit when you can just hire more people? If people threaten to quit, clearly they don't want to be there. They can just fucking quit. Why would I give a shit? They can just leave. They're no use if they're just gonna quit. They're no use. So what's the point?
You know what happened? I know where everything went wrong. It's the day of the concoction of power and Kyle Pratt, Matt. He's been whispering in your ear. Since day one, he's been turning you against
No,
me.
Carmine, I am doing
Yes.
this on my own.
This all started with Kyle Pratt. It all comes back to him.
So what, are you now going to try and kill him?
Maybe.
This goes back
I don't know.
to Fred Carmine. No, this goes back to me actually running a place. How the fuck it's meant
Okay,
to be
you know
ran,
what? You know
Carmine.
what? Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go back there. I'm gonna tell him Bobby wants to run this place. Okay, the prison's yours for the day. We'll see how well you do.
No, I'm not going in there. You guys are just gonna kill me.
No, we're walking out. We're gonna have an employee strike against you, and I'm heading it.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think he might...
I don't care about an employee strike.
We'll
I
see
can
about
fire
that when the
people.
day's done,
I can fire
motherfucker.
them.
Richard,
Oh, yeah?
tell all the staff that if they want to work under Bobby's reign, they can stay in prison and work. I'm going on a strike, a Bobby strike.
Carmine? Carmine?
What?
Carmine.
What?
Carmine, you're not going on strike.
Yes, we are. It's not gonna be a long one. You know how Bobby is. It'll probably be like
You-
30 minutes.
You are going to listen to what us three are going to say, okay? And we need Bobby there, and we're having an actual productive meeting. We're not going to talk behind Bobby's back. We're going to say everything directly in front of his fucking face.
He's gonna go nuclear, and then he's gonna say, fired, fired, fired. I promise you.
That's what this is about.
So let's have this strike.
We're not going on strike. Where
Your
are you? Are
plan,
you still at the
your
place you
plan,
were
the
meeting
outcome
in?
of talking to Bobby's gonna be bad. I think we need to show
It's
him.
not.
We
Okay.
need to show him what it's gonna be like if he fucking wants his way. If he says the
Okay.
highway, we need to show him what
He's
that
gonna
world
love
looks
it.
like.
He's going to love it. Are you still where you were having your meeting with him?
Yes, he's here with people though, so if you show up, he's gonna. He called Lenny Hawk and Oliver. Not Don Tolliver, the singer, but Oliver.
We're already here. We're already here.
Okay, I'm coming back.
We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're.
What's your 20?
Ah!
Oh, I guess that solves that problem. All right, I guess. Hey, problem fixed. I guess Bobby gets his way, thanks to gravity. Hey, regardless of how shit turns out, this is just good roleplay. Full stop. This is great roleplay. I'm gonna bring my car closer. Richard, are you dead? I think they're dead. Yeah, he's dead. Hello?
Hey, do you need a ride?
No, I got a car. I think my staff were coming up here and they just died, so...
Oh, geez. All
I
right.
guess things work out Bobby's way. I guess he doesn't need to fire anybody. They're just dead. Full stop. Just deceased.
They actually died?
Yeah, they actually... I just got the alarm now. They're dead.
Oh, well, that isn't good.
I mean, yes. Now it means I'm in the prison alone with Bobby. I'm gonna lose my mind, Oliver. Oliver, I'm not crazy, am I?
No, I don't think you're crazy. I'm actually in the car with him, and just before we started leaving, I told him that you're probably right. And strike breaking and, you know, treating your employees terribly is not a good idea.
Yeah. Let's see how he fends alone with fucking 50 inmates. But I just spoke to my staff before they died. They don't want to have this strike. They want to have a meeting with him. And I know how that's gonna go. It's gonna go really bad. He's gonna feel like he's being backed into a corner, and then he's gonna go nuclear.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good to me. I mean, it seems to me the best thing to do is just to
Follow me,
foster a... Well,
Agree with
maybe.
me.
I think, you know, the best solution is to just foster a good working environment for your employees. I mean, you should agree on that, I think.
It's kind of hard considering the whole motif we're going with is a lawless hellscape where we mistreat them maggots.
No, I think, listen, you need to cultivate, you know, just patriotism and loyalty, absolute loyalty from your employees. You know, I
the
think...
Kyle Pred mantra.
Yeah, exactly. I mean...
The get
if you're
some
a-
mantra.
You need... Right, if you're a totalitarian regime, which you basically are, you need your underlings to be completely loyal to you. You know, so then you can sick them on the prisoners and whoever else you need. And if you don't have loyalty from your immediate base, I mean, you have no control.
Yes, but what about autonomy? If they're completely loyal, then they're not gonna think outside the box and do their own thing.
You don't want them to be creative. You just want them to obey.
But then I'll have to do all the delegating and thinking. It sounds like a lot of work having a loyal camp that doesn't question my authority.
Well, you need a
What if I
secondary
have bad
class
ideas?
of people that do think and do maybe push back a little bit so you get good ideas. But, you know, the grunt work, that needs to be done by loyal people that will do what you say.
It was a shame. Bobby's trying to run that camp away.
Well, yeah, you gotta, you know, cultivate loyalty from that group.
And the worst part about it is, he's bringing up he's telling me that the status quo is bad, but he has no alternative. Does that make sense to you? He's saying this bad, but he doesn't have nothing to bring it in its place. So he should fucking shut his mouth.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't know where the closest vending machine is, Mr. Charles. Where do you want to go, by the way?
Just let him starve. Please let him starve. Please.
I'm not gonna let him starve.
I don't know where my guards died, but they died. But I don't know where, but they're dead.
All right, well, you might have a problem with solve itself. Apparently, Mr. Charles here is very hungry and might pass out.
Yes, when he does, bring him to me and I'll ocean dump him forever.
I don't want you to ocean dump him.
Come on, you'll be saving me a lot of headache.
Listen, I
know where
got
they
conflicted
died.
loyalties here. I mean, you're both my clients. I mean, I don't want to see harm come to either of you.
I was your client before that rodent was. You remember how he used to treat you? How stubborn he was? Well, he's still stubborn, but
Oh, I know.
not about you. Okay, well, I gotta find these guys' bodies. I don't even know where they are, but they're dead. I'll call you in a bit, okay? You bring me Bobby so we can talk to him. You can be part of his camp. Gaslight him into thinking you agree with him, but then criticize every move he makes, but in a friendly way, so it sounds like you're giving him, like, props.
All right, I'll do my best.
And make it sound like it's his ideas, too. Say, hey, I feel like you would do this, right? Yeah, you're just so smart. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're probably right there.
All right, well, take care, Oliver.
All right, goodbye.